Welcome back. You're still with us on Startup Street. Social entrepreneurs are gaining global recognition, with India leading the charge, boasting over 2 million social entrepreneurs as per reports. India's social sector grew 13% annually over the last 5 years, contributing 8.3% to the GDP in FY23, amounting to around $280 billion. In this report, Aishwarya Anand puts the spotlight on 3 social entrepreneurs who are transforming the lives of marginalised communities through employment, poverty alleviation and sustainability. Take a look.
Alina Alim is on a mission to transform the disability sector with a social enterprise Mitti Cafe that provides dignified and equitable economic opportunities to persons with disabilities.
What led you to start Mitti Cafe?
There are over 70 million people with disabilities in India and over 1 billion people with disabilities across the world. But the problem is not that there are people with disabilities, the problem is a larger statistics, which is the disability and the perceptions of the community that stops us from seeing the magic in their abilities. And I wanted to challenge and change just that. I started Mitti with zero startup capital and multiple rejections with the support of the community. Our first cafe was in a dilapidated tin shed full of generations of rats that the student community helped us clean. The vegetable vendors gave us baskets that turned into our lampshade. Our first employee, she came in crawling for the interview because at that point of time her family could not afford a wheelchair. While we started from one tin shed, today we are close to 50 cafes, pan-India managed with love and dignity by adults with physical, intellectual and psychiatric disability.
What is the kind of impact Mitti has created till now in terms of, I would say, employment, in terms of generating income? If you could give us some figures on that.
So currently we have over 600 people with disabilities running the Mitti Cafes. Along with that, we've been able to skill and place over 5,500 people with disabilities. Our team members with disabilities have cooked and served over 6 million meals to the economically vulnerable, thereby changing the paradigm that persons with disabilities, given the right kind of support, can not just support themselves but support the nation in need.
Anish Kishore Malpani took a risk in his career when he left a lucrative job in the US to begin a startup in India. Funding his idea from his own pocket, he launched a startup called Without. But it took him a while to decide what he wanted to produce. After research, he zeroed in on the idea of producing eyewear from chip packets picked from garbage.
Turning waste into sunglasses, what was the idea behind that?
First of all, we looked at the entire waste landscape to see where the problems really lie, right? And these chips packets, right, are called multi-layered plastic, or MLP. Less than 1% of this is recycled globally. So we're like, okay, this is the problem that we should be working on. Now we have a patented technology that separates the layers of multi-layered packaging, like textile chips, and extracts materials from it. Which we then convert into high-quality products and materials like these sunglasses, which are made from packets of chips. I don't think sunglasses is going to solve the waste problem or the waste picker issue, but it's a proof of concept. You can take impossible to recycle plastic waste and you can make it into high-quality products and materials. And this is 100% recyclable. We don't add any virgin plastic to this.
How many sunglasses have you sold till now? Where are you selling these products and how have you priced them?
We sell them on a website right now for like 1,000 rupees as a proof of concept. We've probably sold like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 sunglasses since we launched, but it's not core to us, right? We're trying to work on the material science side of things and develop high quality customized materials that can be used by eyewear manufacturers, that can be used in other applications as well, like signage or toys or other things as well.
Give us a sense of your recycling plant. What's the capacity of it? How much have you recycled till now? And what's the target you're setting by the end of next year?
Until now, we have like a micro pilot plant we built in our little facility. We process between 5 to 8 kilos of multi-layered plastic a day, which is nothing. But it's still not 5 grams or 50 grams, right? It's big enough to be like, हम scale kar rahe. And right now, we're in the process of building our first pilot plant, which is going to take our technology at a bigger scale, at 10x the scale, which is again not crazy. We'll be doing about 150 to 100 kilos a day.
Since its inception in 2015, the Nudge Institute has been working with governments, private citizens and social entrepreneurs to develop economic solutions tailored to specific needs. Integral to the organization's mission are its incubator and accelerator programs, which nurture early-stage social ventures by providing not just grants, but also hands-on mentorship with the world's best problem solvers.
If you look at the social enterprise ecosystem more broadly, including non-profits and for-profits, the ecosystem isn't very, very healthy. the amount of capital that government is putting for creating entrepreneurship is not immaterial, it's quite large. But how much of that actually goes to social enterprises, that's a small fraction. So the ecosystem of capital is missing and hence talent can't come in. If talent is not coming in, there is no way you'll actually meaningfully solve problems. So what we try to do is, we try to look at the intersection of these four things: technology, policy, talent, and capital, and try to make this ecosystem better for these non-profits and for-profits to thrive.
In Delhi, Aishwarya Anand for CNBC-TV18.